here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out New Cat Body by Jeremy Plummer.
Good evening. Welcome to the Monday Mashup. It's Von Doom and myself. How you doing, Von Doom?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Fantastic. But we do have a couple games to talk about that happened over this week. We had the Vikings and Rams on Thursday night. We all know how it ended, and yes, it's unfortunate they missed the call and called it a safety. But who knows that the Vikings would have won that game if they got the first down anyway?
Hey, Jefferson does have a 99-yarder this year.
I know, but he didn't have one in that game.
No, I'm just saying. If they wouldn't have got that face mask, you never know, man.
Jaguars go and tie it up, but left too much time on the clock. Malik Willis leads the drive because Love has a groin injury. He is questionable on whether he'll play this week or not. They're going to see how he does. Ricky Saccot's in the chat. Good to see you, Ricky.
They should
But the
play
Packers,
Willis either way.
the Packers made the field goal to win the game, 30-27. Jaguars covered the spread. By the way, that's the first time that I picked an NFC opponent to definitely win, and they won. Remember, I took the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
I took the Cardinals over the Dolphins, and what a game that was, 28-27. That came down to a last-second score to get that win for the Cardinals.
Bastards.
Patriots eked it out versus the Jets. The one I got wrong, the fucking Browns.
Hey, one-eyed Jameis did his job.
He's not one-eye Jameis anymore. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize is that LASIK surgery. Well, yes, it heals enough you can go outside and you don't burn out your retinas and stuff after 6 to 8 weeks because your eye is a wet, mucousy membrane. The whole thing with all the crap inside it. It actually takes 2 to 3 years for that shit to heal fully, so you can see
Okay,
perfectly right
fine.
again.
If he's not one-eyed Jameis anymore, he's got to go back to crab like Jameis.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see him go to a Publix and rate it for crab legs. Uh, The other one I got wrong, and boy, did I not expect it because I wasn't picking the Eagles because I hadn't seen them play a complete game. They played a complete game versus the Bengals. They whooped them by 20.
Fuck Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I know. He screwed us both. Uh, the Texans eked out the win versus the Colts. We all know what happened in the Lions and Titans game. I'm not going to sit here and gloat over that all day. I did that this morning. The Falcons did beat the Buccaneers. The Chargers whooped the fuck out of the Saints. The Bills whooped the fuck out of the Seahawks. And Tariq Stevenson, by clowning the fans during a play while the game was going on, wasn't paying attention, runs over, bats the ball away from his own teammate, and it goes up in the air and lands in Noah Brown's hands for a game-winning touchdown from Jaden Daniels on a Hail Mary. The Doink Mary, as they're calling it everywhere but Chicago.
You know what, though? Chicago came back in that game, so I'll give them a lot of credit on that. They didn't just fold.
No, they didn't fold, but at the same time, through 3 quarters of play, LGBTQB1 had 35 yards and Jaden Daniels had 276. At the end of the game, it's 126 yards for Caleb Williams, and Jaden Daniels had almost 330. in heads-up play, we know who won the contest.
Yeah.
And currently, what, 6-6 still?
I believe. Hang on.
Yep, 6-6. Oh, Jeremy Baldrick, you're dead.
Yep.
Should we give up a first round for Clay Campbell? No.
Yes, tie game still.
Yeah, I just looked.
Now
All
I
I
can't
know
hear
is
you. What the
I
fuck?
need to quit having this kicker
Hang on, I
contest.
gotta reload.
Okay. All I know is it's a kicking contest in Pittsburgh, and I need touchdowns. Yep, that one's fun. And Leonard's back.
Yep, I'm back.
All right. Well, I will win the $11.86 bet, but I've lost the other one I told you about.
Yeah, Vegas got me tonight too. Bastards.
Hey, Dawson Hacker saying I really needed that Pickens TD that was called back. Yeah, I need Pickens, Najee Harris, and Malik Harris to get a touchdown. Right, bastards. But all I need is Fontecchio to hit this one, and I got a little come up. I'll take a little come up versus none.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, curse you, Von Doom. You got me into parlays.
Dude, parlays are the fucking devil.
I know. But like for a
Hey.
dollar bet, you can make up to 150,000 if you do it right.
Yeah, like if you would have bet all the tight ends yesterday, you would have made fucking 185,000 like that guy did off his $10 bet.
Yeah. Okay,
What?
so I'd have made 18.5 because I'm only doing dollar bet.
Yeah. The entire University of Eastern Michigan can suck my ass.
You can thank that wonderful linebacker they got out of West Virginia. What's
Oh,
his
no
name
nigga?
again? Yeah, Noah Kaniga.
That's not what his name is.
No, that is actually how you're supposed to say his name.
I don't care. That ain't how it's spelled. It's like knife. It's K is silent.
Not in that case.
Did you see the other wide receiver? I can't remember his school. His name is Toby Niegaman.
Oh, they're getting bad with these names, ain't they?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's 3rd and 8 at the New York 9. Need a tutty. Come on, Fontecchio, make your shot. Pistons are leading 70-69, but that'll change.
That'll change. The Pistons ain't gonna win a game till like New Year's.
Oh, stop. So that's a synopsis of what happened in the NFL. What was the thing that caught your eye the most?
The Browns losing and the Ravens losing and Jameis Winston looking like the best he's ever played.
Uh-oh.
It makes me wonder how good that team would be this year if they weren't cucked to Deshaun Watson because of that owner.
Right? But at the same time, you see who just entered the chat, right?
Nope, I can't see it. I'm on my phone.
Oh, Smoking Dad. Cover your ears, Leonard. shooting free throws. He's 6 for 6 tonight. And it's a 1-point lead for Miami. Come on, I need Fontecchio to hit a 3. Get him wide open, because that's the only time he makes it. What about your game, Leonard? What the hell's going on with it? Oh, steal by Bam Adebayo. That's 3.
Bam Adebayo.
Russ, touchdown to Pickens. There's 1.
No, you know what? I don't care. Him and Pickens can both suck at Pickens because some of the bitches couldn't get 10 yards in the first quarter. Same thing with Jones and Neighbors. They're all in it with Vegas. It's 100% a scam anymore.
It's just a scam to you because it's every time you lose, it seems like it's because of something stupid like that. Am I wrong?
80% of all parlays yesterday were freaking ruined because Barkley didn't get a freaking touchdown. 3 times at the 1-yard line, you don't give him the ball.
Steal by Fontecchio. We get a defensive stop, and he missed the shot. Oh, he's 1 of 3 tonight. He's bitch made. Way to go, Russ. So time to go look back at all sports. NFL. King SJ enters. So, from your game tonight, Leonard, who do you think is going to end up being the star of the game? Did they call it back again?
Probably.
Damn it, Jeremy. Who is Brad cooking up for us? At this point, we don't know, but we were talking, and, I think my 1 and 2 targets are Harold Landry or Azeez Ojulari. Take it as it is. And then after that, it's any of these guys, Arden Key, Bryce Huff. Who is the other ones we were talking about? Zadarius Smith and Chase Young. Isn't that the order I had them in?
I believe so.
And I think that's pretty much it because the Jags have said since they won in England, they're not selling now. They just played the Packers competitively, so they think they got a shot. I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. I still think we should poach. Smith is a no-brainer, right? He's 33, oft injured and inconsistent. He has 1 sack this year. He's not a no-brainer. I'd rather get Harold Landry, who has 45.5 sacks in his career. He's 28 years old. He has another year left on his contract. It's not a rental. He's only making 17.5 per year. So in other words, we're only paying him like 9.25 for the rest of the season at top. Nope, they took the touchdown off the board. That was the extra point. Nope, it's 9-6. No touchdown for Pickens.
Bastards. Yeah, Pittsburgh challenged the catch after they said incomplete, and it was upheld. Bastards. I should have went Najee over 150 because he had like 79 in the first quarter.
I almost did the plus 75 Najee added to it. But I almost would grab Jamin Davis off of the practice squad of the Commanders. Because he hit the waiver wire, nobody picked him up, and now he's back on their practice squad. You're not paying anything. You're getting him at practice squad value. You'll be paying him like $1.2 million for the year. Pick him up.
Nah. There's a reason he hit the practice squad.
I was speaking price wise, but since you cited injury history and little production, no, I'm sure it'll be Smith. Another guy we could have for the same pick that the Browns are at. The thing is we talked to the Browns twice, and no deal has been done over the last 2 weeks. I know the team we haven't talked to yet. One of their biggest fans is right here on this show with me right now.
Ojulari fits your needs, and he's only
He does.
24 years old.
24 years old. Next year is the last year of his rookie contract, right?
I believe. I know fucking, what was it? His rookie year, he came in, played sparingly, had 8 sacks. The next two, he had 3 and 4 sacks, but he was injured almost both of those seasons with the leg injury. Then he came back this year, and he's been playing when Dibbs has been out. And in like the past 3 weeks, he's got like 4.5 sacks, 8 tackles, and however many freaking pressures.
Mm-hmm.
The Wink Martindale defense just was not right for him.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. And then there's Bryce Huff, who was balling out to start the year for Philly, and then he fell off a cliff, and you find out he was injured. Vic Fangio just doesn't like him. So he's sitting on the pine. He's not being played.
I like coaches that have the balls to do that to guys that are getting money. They're just like, nope, I don't like you. You can sit.
Well, he's still under a rookie deal, which is a good thing. I mean, he was like a, what, third round pick, I think Huff was, if I remember right.
Believe.
So we could get him for next to nothing. We could probably throw him a 6th or 7th round pick.
Well,
And
up
that,
until the past 3 weeks, I would have said you should have tried to get Nolan Smith from him, but he's playing fucking lights out right now.
right. He's part of the reason why they whooped the crap out of the Bengals.
Yeah. Nolan Smith just couldn't cover in coverage for that Jamar Chase touchdown.
You know, after what happened yesterday in the first quarter, I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking to the Titans and they're getting Arden Key and Landry. And that's why they got excited. Would you be surprised by that, Von Doom?
A little. I don't think Bargain Brad's getting anybody. And I'm not going to stop calling him Bargain Bin Brad until he signs somebody huge or trades for somebody huge.
Well, everybody huge has been taken off the table by teams.
Well, the obvious ones.
Right. But if he does a move like Harold Landry and Arden Key together, that's a big move, right?
It doesn't honestly move the needle for me. I think he'd be a good fill-in for the rest of the year. But
Well,
I,
Harold Landry
I
has another year left on his contract. That's why I said it would be a bigger move. Arden Key's
yeah,
on a 1-year deal, and he's not making a lot because he's had injury history.
so is Landry, though. So that does make him a Brad Holmes kind of guy.
And Landry's only had an injury 1 year. Come on now.
A significant injury. But there's so
Damn,
many other moves out there that could be made if he just opened his pocketbook.
Jack Tuttle, the quarterback from Michigan that struggled not this past week, the week before, is retiring from college football because his UCL repair and his throwing arm didn't heal right, plus ongoing issues. Good luck on the next chapter in his life. Well, the good news is they said this was like his 5th or 6th year in college because of all the injuries and everything that he's been on.
He probably
So
got like 8 degrees.
he's probably working on his 2nd degree at Michigan. He probably got a 4-year degree and then working on the extra 2 years to make a master in like something.
I think he's retiring because he sucked.
I think. Oh, another run for the Dodgers.
As long as we win one, I don't care. Hang on, let me check my
you
scores.
just it's 3-0 and you guys are coming up the bat.
No, it's a football game.
So that other than both teams being bitch made and not scoring touchdowns between the Giants and Steelers, we had a lot of good football, a lot of close games. There was only 3 or 4 blowouts total. But if you were Ryan Poles and the GM of the Bears and you saw what Tariq Stevenson was doing instead of paying attention to the play on the field and costing the game with how he played it, would you consider trading him away?
No, I'd bench his ass and I'd fine him for a fucking week. Why would I fucking trade him where he could just get away scot-free? His ass would be punished. He would lose game check somehow. I'd plant fucking coke in his locker and fucking suspend him for a week.
God, every play they don't get to the end zone with one of these guys, my cash out is dropping.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Fontecchio, quit being bitch made. Buddy Kinkito says, word. What's up? It's Buddy. We haven't seen him forever. Who the hell is going to outscore the Lions? It's not that they can't be outscored because we saw that it already happened once. What's going to hurt the Lions is themselves. Do you agree with that, Von Doom?
Your fucking defense is going to be what hurts you because you're going to eventually come up with a team that's going to score with you, and that defense is abysmal. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. They were letting fucking Mason Rudolph bend them over and give them prison sex that first half there.
I get it.
That Mason Rudolph. That's why you guys need to get on the phone with Cleveland and offer them whatever they need for Myles Garrett.
They issued an email saying they're not trading Garrett.
I know they did. I don't care. Nobody believes anything GMs say. You just got to
It
come back
wasn't
with
the
great
GM
offers.
that said it. It wasn't the GM that said it.
Who?
It's the guy that made it so Deshaun Watson started the whole year. The owner.
Oh, you a fucking moron. Jimmy Haslam.
Doesn't matter. He has final say on approving a trade by a GM.
He's still a moron. Somebody call and offer him like 2 or 3 firsts and be like, give me Myles Garrett. Then you never have to worry about Mason Rudolph coming against you ever again. He walk on that field, be like, nope, turn around and leave.
That's not true because he played him again the next season.
Yeah, I heard him say he had turf toe before that game, so he didn't play. Traded his jersey off to somebody else. He was afraid.
Oh, pardon me. How does VD know what prison sex is?
Oh,
That's
I
a
was
good
watching the
question.
Diddy documentaries.
You watch those?
No, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come out sooner or later. And I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me that Diddy stuff being released that day was not intentional.
Who shot the ball and missed because Haywood got the rebound? Oh, turnover. Steal by Malik Beasley. I'm only asking you, Jeremy. My new software makes Von Doon sound like a Peanuts cartoon. Womp, 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 womp. And Brent says, I love you, BD.
Well, whoever said that could kiss my arse.
That was Joseph Austin. You know he always gives you crap.
I know.
And yet, at the same time, you give it right back. So, it's all good. Turnover, Isaiah Stewart. Good job, buddy.
Oh man, Tatum and Brown. Brown's missed all three three-pointers he shot, and Tatum missed 7 of the 8 that he shot. Come on, dog shit.
Pistons have outscored the Heat this quarter with 34 seconds yet, 26-11.
They'll still find a way to lose.
I didn't say they won't. Yep, you have to trust Brad, Dan, and Sheila to do something and have this team ready for anything. 100%. And that's where I'm at. I know Von Doom doesn't have that blind faith that we have, but
No, my brain still works.
oh, they hit a 3. Five seconds left. 12 turnovers for Detroit, 8 for Miami. Rebounds, 42 for Detroit. I almost bet that the Pistons would go over 31. We're at 40.7%, 10 of 33. Somebody missed right under the basket. Jaden Ivey is 1 of 7 tonight. Rebound Detroit, though. End of the third quarter. Yep, 79-78, end of the third. Yeah, there is a game playing right now, but it's been awfully bad. Just saying.
It's been very defensive inside the red zone.
It's been very offensive to watch.
So, like, outside of the red zone, they've both been looking good.
Right.
Inside the
I
red
would
zone,
say it.
nobody can score. It's some bullshit.
Right now, it is 9-6. Pittsburgh with the league, and they have the lead in the. They have the ball.
Yep. Bastards.
Dexter Lawrence celebrating something. Looks like good coverage by the corner.
Unfortunately, I think my coach and GM are going to get another year.
Oh, they sacked Wilson. Gotcha.
Was it Dexter Wilson? Was it Dexter Lawrence?
Of course it was. The sack leader.
Damn right. Big fat ass 380 damn pounds.
You're just lucky Hutch broke his leg.
Hutch was good for one game.
Yeah, but he was getting one every game.
No, he wasn't. Go look at that again. Because Lawrence literally has one every single game. If
No,
not two.
I mean, he didn't have any the first week, and he had that 4.5 game, and he had one every game he played in after. He had one versus Seahawks, he had one versus the Cowboys, and then he was out.
It's okay. He wouldn't have got him anyway. Dexter Lawrence is better than he is. Mainly because he's a big fat
Now
guy
that's
that
a
can move way
homer.
faster.
Now you're
Dexter,
being a homer.
I would 100% take Dexter Lawrence as a corner of my defense over Hutch any day of the week.
I'd rather have them together.
Okay, we'll trade him to New York.
I didn't say that.
Hey, just saying, man. I'll give you his season in a second for him.
Yeah, that's not happening.
He's injured.
Players.
Why not? That should be allowed. You should be able to get rid of bums.
Stop.
You know what would really make me happy though? If Lawrence just stays on his pace and breaks the sack record from a defensive tackle position. From a nose tackle at that. I think that'd be hysterical.
I don't care who we play. I just don't want the Packers fan crying, "You beat our backup QB."
Shit, if I'm a Packers fan, I'd rather have Malik Willis play.
Oof.
I think he gives them a better shot to win than Jordan Love does.
Jordan Love has been risky with the football. He's tied for the lead in interceptions. Oh wait, no, Dak passed him by one. Trade neighbors.
Choke on it.
Stats tell a story, but eyeball test is better. PFF has Anzalone with the poor game, but I agree. I saw that grade for Anzalone, and I was like, "What the hell are they smoking?" Everyone else I agreed with having a bad game. I couldn't believe the grade they gave him.
PFF doesn't like analies?
Nope. But our best tackler statistically was Terrion Arnold that game.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones gets that by Ogunjobi. Their defensive tackle. 2nd and 12 with a minute and 30 left. Just take a knee, Daniel Jones.
No, bastard. Throw a touchdown. Do something.
Who's number 29? Is that Stacy or is that Singletary?
That's Stacy. I mean, Tracy. Stacy.
Oh, got a little shoving match going on. They're getting
Good.
hippie.
Good. Show some fucking heart finally.
Yeah, it was Giants pushing on Watt. That's not intelligent.
Which one was it?
What are the old linemen? Damn sure wasn't Daniel Jones. He's not stupid. What was he called back for? That was a beautiful pass to Pickens. Huh. Odd. Hey, yes, it's J.I. in the chat. So I'm still debating on which contest to do, which is going to start next week, seeing how this week is Halloween. And it's going to be a jersey giveaway, and I'm going one of two ways. I'm going to discuss it with Leonard. Jeremy, I like that jacket. Styling and profiling. Thank you, sir. So I'll talk to you after the show, Leonard, about it and see what you think, which way we should go with it.
Okay.
I got a unique idea, I think. But overall, there were 3 blowouts, and everybody else had nail-biter games for the most part. Don't you agree, Von Doom?
Yes, sir, I do.
Just need to do something. Well, I want to do it over the course of November, and I want it to be a month-long type of contest thing that'll be fun for the fans, and there'll be a prize, and they'll get it in time for Christmas. I think that's a great idea, don't you, Von Doom?
I don't hate it.
You don't hate it? Okay. Austin Hacker says, hey, Jay. But this is a pool saying. That's the only reason why I bought the jacket. Stay humble, hustle hard.
Sounds like it's saying from a freaking drug kingpin trying to give kids a freaking give kids advice. Stay humble, hustle hard.
No, it's about, let your game speak for yourself at the pool table. That's what it means.
I get that. I was being a smart ass, JV.
I know, but there's a lot of people that are just don't hate it, love it from any normal person. Yeah, that's New York for I love it.
I never once said I was a normal person.
Hey, there we go. I read it as stay hard, J.I. says. Stay hard with a humble hustle. I'm losing it. Trade neighbors for Houston and Peoples-Jones. That sounds fair. What do you think, Von Doom?
I think whoever had that idea should eat another Tide Pod.
Hey, Buddy Conquito's probably too old to eat a Tide Pod.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say you eat a Tide Pod then. He's more into that cotton candy stuff. It's up in your attic in the rafters.
Ringing endorsement from Von Doom. I don't hate it.
Yeah, there's very few things in life that get me excited enough to say I love it or I think it's a great. And most of them are from my wife, so we're not going to even go there.
And we got a little pass there. Who was that to? Casey. Neighbors is a stud, but he's got a dud for a QB is the problem.
Dude, not even that. At this point, the play calling is just dog shit. Go look at Jones' stats for the night. He's not having a bad game. He hasn't really had a single bad game outside of that one against Dallas.
Greg
It's just
Joseph.
come to the fucking red zone. We shoot ourselves in the foot. Like how many freaking times now has my tight end freaking had offensive pass interference on a touchdown that he catches?
And it's good. Eyeball game going into the half, 9-9. Not the barn burner we expected this to be.
Barn burner. I thought it was going to be exactly like this, and Pittsburgh better pull it off in the end. I want draft picks.
Mrs. Von Doom, you mean Von Dame?
Vaughn, she'd kick your ass if you said that to her.
I like it though. That was funny. She's a New York girl, right? Or a Jersey girl?
Dude, she's from Pennsylvania. I met her in
Okay.
Jersey.
You met her in Jersey.
Yeah. I miss Jersey so much.
Go back
There was
to
good
Jersey,
food.
you moron.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need like a $3,000 a week salary off the show then, JB. Just to afford rent.
Get us more subs and we'll have it.
See, that's the problem. I don't even like fucking people. You want me to find subs?
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna do like all those other shows do and just buy them on freaking bots. That's how they get their subs and their views. Bots from Russia.
I met her in Jersey means I met her online. That's funny.
No, I lived in Jersey at the time.
Oh, look at this. They're doing a promo about Dexter Lawrence. They called him Sexy Dexy.
That's what he calls himself, and stupid, but whatever. He does a charity softball game every year. This year they raised over $1 million for the freaking one
Oh,
school up in up.
nope.
upstate New Jersey.
Lawrence got there first, but Brian Burns finished the sack.
Oh, Mr. Let's see.
Oh, I know. Always be. Yeah, I know, Austin Hacker. You know what was even better than that? A buddy of mine, well, from the podcasting here at the Huddle Sports Network, Ken Doby was there at the game. Do you want to know how funny it is where Von Doom, where Ken was sitting?
Huh?
The errant pass that sailed into the stands,
Yeah,
it went right to him.
that's
One from
fun.
Caleb.
I
I
bet
sat
he
there
was
and said,
happy as shit.
yeah, he said he caught it. I was like, well, that's better than half your team did in that game.
Dude, I bet you he kept that ball too, and he's like, he's gonna go up on his mantle.
And then, so he's there, and they're coming. Remember, that was the third quarter when he sailed that one over, what was it? Over DJ Moore's head.
Mhm.
I was like, man, if that's the corner he showed me the picture from, he's right about where that ball went, is what I thought when I was watching the game live.
Mm-hmm.
He
Oh,
said
and
he caught it.
they gave Burns that sack.
Yeah. Well, that's because Dexter Lawrence, yes, he does. If the football goes in the stands, you do get to keep it as long as it's not like a touchdown scoring one or something
Well,
like
you
that.
could keep it at that point too, but you'd be an asshole, and they're gonna offer you a lot of money to get it back.
Right. They do. They have NFL assistants that come out there with like blank checks. How much you want for it? Because they want this.
Yep, just like baseball. Well, oh, but they gave Burns that sack, and Aziz Ojolari got the other one.
Right. And again, that means 5.5 sacks for him so far in the last 4 weeks. That's the guy we should target. Him or Landry. That's where I'm at. It just depends on if you want youth that has to be coached up a little bit, or if you want a polished guy that has as many sacks as Hassan Reddick at 45.5.
Either way. I really don't want to lose Aziz. I want to keep him around a little while longer because I like having that extra option, especially with Phibbs.
They say they're monitoring it. It is a groin pull. Evidently, he went to St. Taffy Saturday night. So they're going to monitor it, see how he is. They consider him day to day, but he won't be doing much practicing. Let's put it that way.
You should call Deshaun Watson and find out which massage parlor he goes to.
Right. That way they can stop pulling his groin and actually massage it.
Exactly. I think they have a better chance to win if they play freaking Willis, honestly.
Bearded Ken and Packer Rob are fun to watch. Yes, they are. They actually get into the chat. They let people beak. It's amazing.
Hacker Rob. That just sounds like a gay porn name. Hopefully he's watching and heard that too.
I like Joseph. Like I like them because they are curses to their own team. Kind of like Lenny.
See?
J.I.'s
As
funny.
long as we keep Daniel Jones in and we don't address the offensive line at this trade deadline, I think I'll be okay. Because we're not going to fucking win games. And that makes me happy because I would like a new coach and a new GM right now. And I'd like a new quarterback or Travis Hunter.
Ooh, that's an interesting stat they just brought out.
Huh.
Daniel Jones is 7-3 in his last 10 starts versus AFC teams.
Uh-huh.
Russell Wilson is 4-9 in his last 13 primetime games. Jeremy at least helps his team win.
No. See, I don't want my team to win. I'm still very upset the last time that we fucking put on a show and acted like we were good. It got Daniel Jones a big ass contract, took us out of the freaking spot where we could have got an actual freaking quarterback. Ooh, that one makes me very hot. It heats me up, pisses me off.
Hey, and just think, you guys paid how much to that guy that didn't get to catch but 3 passes all year?
You know what? I need you motherfuckers to go sign somebody big and him break his vagina and just sit the bench for the rest of his
Oh,
career.
you mean like Davenport?
Either that or after you guys sign Hutch, him to break his vagina and sit the rest of his career. Something like that, just so I can throw it back in your goddamn face. I've been hearing that goddamn Kenny Galladay shit for the past 800 years. Fuck Kenny Galladay.
You
You know
hate
what?
to watch your team?
I hate. But I don't even care watching. I watch the defensive side of the ball. It's the only thing I honestly give a fuck about. Offensive football is boring to me. But goddamn, do I hate Kenny Galladay?
I know you do.
I think I may hate him a little much. No, I hate Goff more still. But Galladay is a close third. And Geno Smith is in the lead forever.
Yeah, I guess I should go check and see if my bet fit, shouldn't I?
Let's see.
At least the ones in the Pistons game, anyway. There. 9-9, an endless source. Come on, Fonzie.
Jason Tatum can only get one goddamn 3-pointer. Brown gets none. Peyton fucking Pritchard's got 8 of them tonight. Who the fuck is Peyton Pritchard? Boston hurts my head.
This game should have 8 fans in the stands. It was more exciting watching the Michigan State game.
I'm just gonna point this out. Even when we're bad, the Giants and the Steelers sell out.
Yeah, they
And
do.
our fans don't put on bags. Unlike some other franchises we've seen over the years when they sucked, had like 10 people there all wearing bags.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
especially the
let
Saints or the Browns. I mean, I saw both of them do it
I thought the
repeatedly.
Lions fans do it too.
I only seen the Lions fans do it one season. I've seen those 2 franchises do it repeatedly.
I don't care, man. Browns fans are the best. Chanted you deserve it when Watson went down. I thought that was great.
The fight at the end was good. Yeah. Well, that did the right way. The Big Brother. Big Brother won. Speaking of fans, how many Lions fans are going to raid Lambeau? I said they're going to fill about 40% of it again.
If freaking the Packers are smart, none. Keep it all home. Limit the freaking seats for them.
Well, it's normally limited to about 40% total.
Oh, I wouldn't
But
even
what?
let up that many that weren't
But wait.
right in their general area.
But at the same time, you know what happened? 20% of the Green Bay fans
Sell their tickets.
sell their tickets. They're season ticket holders. 20% of them. And the Lions fans swooped in and bought every one of them. I don't think we're getting Trey Hendrickson. It's
No.
easier to get tickets in season than it is before the season, JI, because they have so many season ticket holders.
Mm-hmm. Now, Trey Hendrickson, he'd be a great addition. He's playing great, and the Bengals legitimately still think they have a chance. And in their division, they kind of do.
And I don't think he's on the table. Everybody keeps saying Trey Hendrickson, but he's a middle linebacker.
Outside linebacker that plays rush edge. He's the one that got the 2 sacks on Andrew Thomas, the game that Thomas broke his foot in the first 2 minutes of the game. Dumb bastard should have freaking went out, but no, he kept playing and hurt it more.
No, I've actually I bought tickets to many stadiums the day of the game. And that's usually when you get them the cheapest because people like bail out and want to get out of their ticket. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to start doing a deep dive into stats. See how we match up. McCaffrey may never come back, is what they're saying, Ji.
What? Really?
Yeah, because he has tendonitis in both of his Achilles tendons.
Go get the surgery, get it fixed.
No, it's not the type that they can just fix.
Call it and put it in cadavers. Fuck it. You got that kind of money.
Yeah, but then he's never playing ball again.
You really need it. I mean, Hines Ward played an entire career without an ACL.
Yeah, I'm
He
going to
might
break
not be
my
Chris McCaffrey anymore, though.
right. He might not come back this year. He's got a rare condition, and it's a hereditary thing that attacks people at young adult age. And it's causing a tendonitis, almost like an arthritis in his tendons, is what they're saying. I can't remember what it was called. I'll have to look it up, and I'll talk about it on Wednesday, exactly what it is. But there's a chance they may not see him this season at all.
Oh man, I almost just took a perfect shot there. I'm not. I'm gonna let that one go. No, I'm not. I'm not that big of a person.
But
I bet you he went and got that COVID shot, and that's what it really is.
8.43 Terry Rozier made 4. Tyler Heroes made 2 of them. Tim Hardaway made 3 of them. And bitch ass Simone Fontecchio. I just need one more. Stop missing. Lenny, are you rooting for the Celtics? I hate the Vikings. The way they've been chirping this year, I kind of hate the Bears more.
Did you say am I
Lenny,
rooting for the Celtics?
yeah,
No,
that's what he
I'm
asked.
rooting for Jason Tatum to score 2 more 3-pointers. I don't give a fuck if they win or lose. I just need stats.
You know what's sad about this? Everybody else hit their numbers in that one parlay.
Uh-huh.
The ones that Nikolai and Terry Rozier went over. Should have bet the over. All those NBA players got the jab. Yeah, they were forced to. 17 jabs when you joined the service, and that was back in '88 for me. 17 different vaccinations they throw into your arm. Right here. I'm glad I only bet a little bit. Doesn't hurt that much. Rotten bastard. Yeah, that was funny how, oh, you have to have it to be able to do anything. And everybody started going nuts. And all of a sudden, oh, that's right. Yeah, we can't force you to take vaccines.
It wasn't a vaccine. It was gene therapy.
I know. RNA. What's up, Patty Grimes? Good to see you. So, which way should I start? At the top or the bottom there, buddy?
Fucking Pablo Banchero, 50 piece on freaking whoever he played tonight. God damn. I don't know. You can start wherever.
Closing up shop early tonight. Nighters all night, James, and I'm getting ready to close up shop too. In last place in the NFC North, we have FDB. Fuck the Bears. 4-3 record. In third place, they got skull fucked by the Rams too. 5-2, the Minnesota Vikings. In second place with a 6-2 record, FDP. Say it, Bundu.
Fuck the Packers.
And in first place at 6-1 and still the Kings of the North, it's the Lions.
I'll make it a Queens of the North one for you. I'm going to Photoshop you into a bikini and it's going to say Queens of the North.
Hey, absolutely. I hear you, J.I. I stop after the first one and have for dialysis. Yeah, Minnesota's getting into that mushroom. I love seeing Chicago lose on that final play. Oh, we've talked about it so many times and how stupid that was of Tyreek Stevenson to be sitting there chopping at the fans the way he was and clowning them.
Oh, look at that. Pistons are ice cold in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. I just need 1-3. That's all I need. Because neither one of those Steelers or Giants are going to get me my one touchdown from those three guys.
Not the way tonight's going.
I tried to AI image Jeremy. It didn't turn out well. I bet it didn't. I'm not very photogenic when it comes to AI. I want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. It is time to give homage to my sponsor, Brandon Service, right at the corner of South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road, 602 West Atherton Road. Where? In Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good. Stop in and check us out. Used tires $45 and up, and new tires. Call to get your quote. 810-233-8230. Talk to George, Red, or myself. If you need a set of tires, mention this ad. We will knock $10 off the set. Thanks so much for watching, and try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Unless you're talking to your right fan base, then fuck them.
I don't want to be a better person.
Have a great